Okay, Judith.
Okay, so we're doing this video to show the experience of a person staying at a Japanese Ryokan, and I'm staying at the famous Inn Kawashima that is more than how many?
120.
120 years old. And my host, Take, is actually he's a filmmaker, studied in London, and he's going to be doing the video for our,
Let's get in.
let's get in. So, here we go. When you come, you put your shoes, these are mine, down here, and then you come up and put on the slippers. This is the hallway. This is the very steep staircase going to the upstairs rooms. This is the neat sink area, and we have ladies' bathroom here. Let's show this because it's interesting. When you go into the bathroom, you have to put on a different set of slippers, and they stay in the bathroom. And it's kind of hard to line them up properly so that you can close the door. And then this is our bathroom. Actually our bathroom. Here we have the switches. You would take off your slippers and you come in here and you wash your whole self before you get back in here, and then you fold back anyway. This cover is to keep the very hot water in. And even the attention to detail, check out this window. This has the same kind of coral pebbles that I have in Santa Monica, which is really neat. But everything is aesthetically beautiful here. So now we check out of the bathroom. Don't worry, we have lots of film. Oh, we have to see my friend, the little fish here. His partner died, and Take has promised me that he's going to get him a new mate, a little friend. And down under here, the neighbor's kitty comes up in the morning and actually snuck into my bedroom this morning and then runs away. This is what is this hallway called in Japanese style?
Ryokan?
Okay, come with me. This is common in Japanese architecture, that you have the hallway before you enter the room, and the garden here is another Japanese attention to detail, and it's very much my aesthetic as well, where you have the outside and you bring the beauty of the outside into the room with these sliding glass or soji screens. So at night you have your privacy. And this this light is really handy. When you're in your futon bed at night, all you have to do is reach up. So that's really neat. A chair is where I read at night. My cute little lamp for my dressing table. Now this is another important part of a Japanese old style room. What do you call this part? Do we know? This is sort of like, it's like a kind of a holy or a spiritual space that always has a very delicate vase and flowers, and then a scroll, and these are changed with the season. Now this is also a very interesting concept. If you can get a shot of this, maybe from the other side, how they hang a painting. There's a cord in the back which puts it on an angle, and then these little cushions hold it at an angle. It's very interesting. And then this beam is also very traditional. They could have different shapes. And we'll get a side shot of how it's attached from the wall. This is mud plaster, which has the color of whatever the earth is where the building is made. In the United States, we don't have mud plaster like that. I have smooth stucco plaster in my minka, but I didn't have the luxury of this. It takes a Japanese craftsman to actually apply this. So we'll just take a brief shot of this is the additional room space that I'm lucky enough to have for eating, and suitcases off to the side, and using this kimono rack for housing all my clothing. Try to keep it as neat and tidy as possible. And these beautiful screens. Also, this is a neat feature, kind of it's like a, it's like a parquet thatch. Now here, these are Sudari screens, and I'm actually going to have some more made for Santa Monica. This is traditional ties where you would roll up the mat and then you secure them in the hooks. And this has a different fabric than these, which are very nice also. And this fabric is more sturdy than the vintage ones I have that tend to, the sides peel, and then when the side bamboo is exposed, it'll have a tendency to break. So this is very beautiful, and I do believe this bamboo is from Kyoto. And the reeds that I'm also going to have, reed sudaris, are from a different area.
You can lift it up.
Oh. Oh, no. Wow. How nice. How old are these?
Very old.
Very old, yes. You can tell it's old because it's very, very smooth, and it has this beautiful patina. So I guess anyone watching this video can see how much I love Japanese architecture and aesthetic. And this Ryokan is I think the best possible choice, because it's very authentic. The area is tranquil. You saw outside the narrow streets. It's all, it makes you feel like you're time warped back to an earlier time, and it's, oh, I also want to show the wide planks. Are these original floor planks?
Mm-hmm.
This is really neat. In the United States, they don't usually have planks that are that wide. So this is really a unique feature. And I was noticing this as well. They always have this open space so that the breathing ventilation system, it's a natural ventilation system. Do you change any of this in the winter? No. But at night, when the light's on, then we pull the curtains so you're not bothered by the light there. It gives a little more privacy. So this has been a wonderful, wonderful time. I'm wearing the locket of my boy, Broody. Let me just... This is my Broody boy, who died in September 29th, 2017. And part of his fur is in here. And I've also incorporated his collar on my purse so that Broody and I have made this visit together. Domo arigatou gozaimasu.